Alright, picking up right where we left off after the boss fight. Actually, didn't want to take that off. Yep, okay. We are going to get into some building here. I also have a ton of materials I need to shift around, so let's go ahead and repair everything up. Looks like I have a guess. We're going to overkill shoot you, because I have no regular arrows. But, so, you're going to die by spear. Alright. So, and I'm probably going to go back and clean up all that stone at motors as well at some point here. But definitely to go into the next area, I'm going to have to beef up my armor a little bit. I know I just got this armor, but if those little goblin guys can hit me and it does that much damage in one little hit, or at least what I consider one little hit, I definitely need to beef that up a bit. I imagine because I like to run with troll armor all the way until this point, which I've literally never upgraded from troll armor, so before. But I presume that oops. Oh well. I presume that I need a higher level armor. So, and at the very least, we need to upgrade these because, you know, they're just not very strong. Definitely going to make a run to get a lot more obsidian, but right now, like I said, we're going to mainly build. Alright, let's go ahead and grab some wood here so I can get my kilns going. I'm not quite sure what all I want to do here with this building. I'm kind of building freehand. I don't really have a plan or goal in mind, but we'll see how it turns out. Now, if you haven't seen my Let's Build series on these coal chutes, make sure to, I'll put a link somewhere in this video here for it, but it's very useful. It's nice to be able to organize your coal a bit better. Alright, so let's get these loaded up and then we can get moving on to the building and fun stuff. I am ready for building. Let's grab some wood and let's grab some. I don't want to use this stuff right now, so let's find a place to put it. This works. Alright, and we'll move this down. And honey, which is pretty much just like to eat honey while I'm working. It gives you enough energy to get the job done. But I have a lot of maintenance and care to do, foods to go through. What else do I have a lot of? I have a lot of sausages, so he does too. I need some food, some health, just in case we get a raid. So, things I need to complete. I have my wolves, so I'm going to take down those two little pens. And I want to complete this house, because it is nowhere near done. We're going to add... Do I not have a crafting table in here? Oh yes, I do. It's just outside of it. Okay. But I want to put a roof of some sort over this. Like this. Whoop. What's wrong? Is it not straight? Oh, the other one's not straight. So we'll put it there. And we're going to fancy it up some, but just starting. Should I do two out? Nah, just one's good enough. Alright. Let's make this look a little nicer. Where did that go? That was fill number 2, and I think I just took down part of the wall. Yes, I did. Fools are like, what are you doing? Oh, that's right. This is a double wall, so if I break the wall on the outside, I have to repair it on the outside. So let's just get up there and repair it.
Alright, so I had to take a little break, come back, and I realized that I should go ahead and move this garden and tear everything down because I need to adjust it a bit to make room for a walkway up to this building from the dock down here. So let me go ahead and clear this out real quick and we will get back to building. Alright, now that we got all of those removed, I'm going to go ahead and take out these last few, and then I think next we'll take down this wall because it needs to come out. It's going to be entirely in the way. That's not enough space. So let's go ahead and grab some wood so I can build a crafting table, and then we will get this wall down. Alright, let's tear these down real quick, and then ideally this is going to be, you know, wide enough to at least take a cart up it, at least if I ever plan on doing that, I don't know. But either way, we definitely want it wide enough, so that takes care of that. Let me go ahead and put this wood down because I'm carrying too much, and then I'll clean up the rest here. Alright, let's see, put this right here, and that should be good. Now, the next thing we want to do is sort of, well, the next thing I want to do is sort of flatten all of this land out a little bit more. So, I'm going to go ahead and take care of that real quick. We need to get this all flat. Because, and then it also, I don't want it to be the, you know, cultivated land anymore. So, always best to just clear that out when you have a minute. But, sometimes it's a little bit tricky, because, yeah, there. I don't want this to be on level in a weird way. Although, most of the unleveling in this game is kind of weird, I guess. Because there's always sort of like a slant to it. So, alright, now that that's cleared out, I want to go ahead and move these. Sorry, I have a little bit of a sore throat today. I want to go ahead and remove this whole beehive system. It's going to get relocated. It was useful here during that time. Whoops. Repairing does not remove. Not that it really makes a difference, but this is in a bad spot because the path is going to come too close to it, so it would look kind of weird. So I'm going to move this probably to the other side of this little workshop here, and then we should have more space to make this a really cool looking, it's going to be a pathway that ultimately leads to a castle up in the mountains, if I ever get that finished. But in the meantime, let's just get this all cleaned up and then start working on the pathway. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is take out this wall up here, because clearly it's going to be in the way, and we're just going to connect these two paths together, and then this shouldn't take too long. But first, let's go ahead and frame this, the garden out real quick, just so I don't interfere with that cultivated land. So, walls aren't too hard, you just click them together. But, sometimes, I was going to say sometimes the ground's not as level as you think it is, and there it goes. So, let me go ahead and try that again. See, okay, yeah, so it's just level on the front of it. These don't stick together, so you gotta find higher ground and then work your way down. There we go. So now I should be able to put that stone piece on without a problem, and hopefully I did it all the way. Most of the time that, you just have to do one pass like that, but sometimes it can be difficult, and you do want to be careful with the hoe, because you know, the more you click like this, it is modifying the instance of your build area. And if you go too high, you can start lagging yourself out. So be generous with your hoe clicks. There's not meant to be a joke in there, but I feel like there is a joke in there somewhere. Anyway, so let's go ahead and finish this wall off. Now that one's sitting there because it's actually in the dirt on the left-hand side of it. Like, it actually sticks into the dirt, so that's why that one's able to sit like that. And that's good enough. I'm not worried about this being perfect because there's a 50-50 chance it'll get moved again. So I just want to make sure this is just to stop wandering gray dwarfs and necks from coming in and destroying my crops, which I've already learned they spawn inside those areas. So it's already going to be a big enough challenge. See, he already wants to come in and eat my crops. Die. Up. I'm on top of you. Die. Die. Alright. Let's get rid of that one. Okay, now that this wall is done, let's go ahead and start working on some stairs, I think. Yeah, let's put the stone stairs in. This looks nice here. Yeah, let's put a pillar up. Okay. Now it's time for the stone stairs. So, as you can see, I'm already trying to get them in here, but alright, get that one. We'll do 2 wide, all 4 down, and then let's go ahead and flatten this top area up, and then I'm just going to put some stone slabs here to level it like that. Alright. And now let's go ahead and put in the stone path from here, and then I'm gonna have to put another set of steps, but let's make sure we don't. The stone wall also helps you buffer between when you modify the terrain like that. So let's go ahead and put this stone stair right here. That's almost level. I won't even be able to fit a slab there, I don't think. So let's go ahead and let's see. Let's go put one here. And then, yeah, that one's not going to connect, so good enough. Let's put some slabs down here, because I want to extend it out one more time, and then another set of stairs should finish it off. Alright, that looks great. Now let's go ahead and switch back to the hoe and put in my stone path here, and we will go over to the other area, and then let's just clean this all up, kind of make it look interesting real quick for a second, and then I'm gonna put grass back in, but alright, and then there we go. Alright, let me fix this. Alright, now let's go ahead and put the grass back. Get my cultivator, and we'll put grass here. You get grass. You get grass. Grass from here. Grass here. Grass here. Grass here. Same as the hoe, though. This does, each click's gonna modify your instance, because you're changing the ground. So keep in mind of that, especially if you're playing on a multiplayer server, because that can really affect how well the frames are generated in an area, so it could lag people out. Alright, so I'm going to put a path here, and then let's go ahead and knock that stone out. And hold on, I don't like that line. Let me see if I can cover that line up with some wood. Make a neat little barrier as well. Alright, I think I can get 3 in there and it look okay. Yeah, there we go. And then let's just do the same thing on the other side. And now it looks like, well, that line, that goes under. I don't want that. So let's, alright, let's put 1, yeah, that's not gonna cooperate. So let's put 1 up, right, and let's put 1 up higher. There we go, and then I should be able to, let's adjust these. I just want it above it a little bit. Come on, cooperate. There we go. There we go. That's I'll take that. And now let's go ahead and put the gate in. Now I do use a mod for some extra build pieces. So if you don't see this gate in your inventory, that's why. So I don't use a bunch of mods, but just a few. All right. Let's go ahead and what should I work on next? Let's go ahead and put in, speaking of mods, I also have this mod that lets me put in statues. So I'm going to put in sort of like a little spot for Odin right here. I like that one. And now let's go ahead and decorate him up a little bit with some flowers, or potted plants anyway. There's no flowers in them, it's just kind of green. I like that one. And then let's go ahead and add a place to sit, because you know you need to sit there and think while you talk to the God of Wisdom. There we go. Let's ponder life's greatest mysteries. Like, what am I going to do next? Let's work on the docks some. That's what Odin led. He said, you need better docks. That's the inspiration he gave me. So I wanna angle this out a little bit because I don't like the way that that was lining up. This isn't gonna be perfect because I'm sort of just designing it all freehand, and I'm not really I'm not giving too much thought in how it visually looks, or I should say I'm not giving too much thought in how it all clicks together, because ultimately, again, this dock too is probably going to be temporary. I have another idea on building down the road here some, but let's see, will that click together? Does that even look like it makes sense? I don't know, we'll see. I might keep it, might change it later, but for now it works. So this one's going to be a pain in the butt to click together, so. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Okay. Now let's go ahead and just throw a small piece in here from the other side. And good enough. I like it. It is not equal at all, but it will get the job done. See? Not equal at all. Oh well. I gotta make it a little bit better. It's gotta be like somewhat equal. Oh, that's upside down. Okay, will that fit on there now? Okay, there we go. Better. And let's go ahead and remove these. And I think I want to change the way this comes up, because I don't want this big drop off at the end here. Let's get rid of these extra stone pieces. And let me fix this real quick. Or actually, I need a workbench over here. And then let me just repair these real quick. I don't know why I even bothered, because they're just going to get broken again. It's going to be a while before I get a roof on here, but let me put these pieces back on, or at least finish them. Alright, there we go. And then need to get them on the other side. Whoops. Need to get them in here too. Oh. Alright, much better. This dock doesn't go straight out either. It's kind of angled, if you can tell. I think one of them I had it just slightly off from straight, and then once you start the path that way, it just sort of continues on, and you know what you're gonna do. So let's go ahead and put the platform. Now I like to just use these logs, even though they are not flooring pieces. They still work, you know, just fine. You can walk on them like they're flooring pieces. So, and they create a neat little effect. And then, once you get the first row on, the rest goes on really quick. So it's like bam, bam, and then bam, bam, bam. Alright. Maybe not super quick. It all depends on how quick you are at aiming and clicking. I'm fairly decent. Usually when I'm shooting at deer, though. Oh, my boat's about to break. I'll take care of that later. Anyway, so. Alright, I changed up the front of this dock here. And let's go ahead and break these out. Because it no longer reaches the boat. Get out of here. Alright, let's go ahead and repair up the boat real quick. Sorry about that, man. My voice. Or my throat, I should say. Alright, let's go ahead and move the boat back into place. And then I'm going to go ahead and probably lock it back to the dock. It seems like the waves on this island pull my boat backwards. I had to go chase it out into the ocean at one point, so. And locking it's just really simple. You just, put 3 beams around it so that it can't pull backwards when the waves come in. And then, that just takes care of the boat running away on you. There is a chance that the boat will bang against these beams whenever the storms happen and the waves get really high. But I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, this dock is just temporary. I don't want to spend too much time on it. And then, but I do want to make these pillars too high because they are going to support the roof, even if just, visually. So I'm going to have to jump. Let's see if I can jump click like Minecraft. Nope. Nope. There we go. Alright. It's a little bit harder, but you can still go jump click. So this one I should be able to get. Yep, easy. And then we're going to throw this last one up. And then I think I'm going to wrap up the video here in a second. Yeah, there we go. If you're obsessed with Valheim like me, be sure to smash that like button. And if you want to support me as a creator, please consider subscribing. Thank you and goodbye for now.